Nova.
Alright.
Sorry, I gotta get to your foot.
Try to shut out some background noise there. Alright, so do we have a
Okay.
bow?
Nova, do you have a name?
Could you repeat?
Let's play. Yeah. Is anyone else playing a female character?
Me.
I'm playing one that's transgressing.
Alright, well, I'll play a female character then. So we'll call her Constance Rifle.
I'm playing a female character just to
Is
make
that
it
her
the same
superhero name?
difference.
No, that's her real name. Her superhero name is Graviton. I'll make that in this sheet. Yeah, I'll make that change in the sheet.
You have Reality Storm? That's a mean ass sounding move.
Oh yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
My powers will be basically like Pain from Naruto. It's gravity based.
Gravity? Alright.
Yeah.
My character is basically Emily Cadwin from Dishonored 2.
One more time?
My character is basically Emily from Dishonored 2.
Emily from.
Dishonored 2.
I'm sorry, buddy. Your accent is just giving me difficulty.
Yeah, I know I'm Polish, that's why.
Speak American like a decent human.
Oh, Dishonored 2. Okay, right.
We
Oh, I
stupid
haven't
Americans
played this one
cannot
too.
understand big accents.
I know. Sorry.
Exactly.
No,
Welsh could
yeah,
be us,
it's not just the
Yeah.
Americans. I also had a little bit of trouble understanding you there. Really sorry. It's completely our fault. It's not we're just not accustomed to it.
We'll probably
Okay.
adjust pretty quickly.
Cool. How about your luck?
Sorry, which one?
Nova, how about your look?
Oh, okay. Cloak. The mask is going to be a black version of the anonymous mask. Cloak would probably be
Which
black.
anonymous mask? The Guy Fawkes mask or the green mask?
The Guy Fawkes.
Okay. I just had to clarify. Most people don't remember the green mask.
Yeah, I don't. That was probably before I heard of them. I like the character in V.
Okay, what about you personally? Are you
Pretty much,
ethnicity are you?
yeah, pretty much just a normal kid. I'm 17. From a kind of well-to-do family because we go hiking a lot. That's how I got my powers on a hiking trip. I fell into a crevasse that was pretty deep. Got damaged, and the Earth's gravitational field helped me heal really fast.
Okay. What about your look? What ethnicity are you?
I guess I'll be Caucasian.
You just said normal, which I think is funny, but
Yeah. Caucasian. Let's go with brunette hair, brown eyes, tan kind of look. Excuse me.
my keyboard is messing up.
That's not good.
Yeah. I have to play this whole game with only clicks.
Okay, it's back. Okay, do you have? What about your skin? Do you have glowing skin, or organic skin, dark skin, or normal skin?
I have normal skin. When I use my powers, there's a kind of a sheen, because light gathers along my skin. You know how they say like light gets trapped by a black hole? Gravity tends to gather light when I'm using my powers.
Okay. Clothing, fashionable, casual, formal, or dark?
Fashionable.
And your costume, colorful, uniform, mythological, fantastical, or none?
Uniform. It's a black cloak, kind of like what's the word to describe that? Like you'd see someone using ritual.
Like a robe, like a necromancer robe? or
Yeah,
something?
that's it.
Okay, and now we're gonna do your backstory stuff.
Cool. Alright.
Okay. Backstory. When did you first use your powers?
I first used my powers when soon after I got them, because on that hiking trip, we had gotten lost.
Right,
Because-
to heal yourself with the
Yeah, well, that was passive. The first time I used my
Okay.
powers was someone tried to rappel down into the crevasse to try and reach me, and I tried to pull myself up by pulling on them, and it ended up pulling them down instead of pulling me up. So I hurt them.
That answers question number 2.
Yeah.
How bad did you hurt them, by the way? Like, if you're comparing yourself to a black hole at times, like, you atomize this guy?
No, I'll say he hit the ground pretty hard. Like, he wasn't that far above me, but with the excess gravity I was pulling on him, he hit the ground as if he had fallen off a, I don't know, a 4-story building or something. So, like, you know, shattered legs, probably cracked his skull, stuff like that.
Okay, who outside the team helps you control your powers?
My mother. Yeah, she's the understanding one.
So if your powers are such a burden, you can hurt people so badly, why do you keep using them?
Because they fascinate me. I didn't know that that was a thing, and I didn't know that gravity was so powerful. It's like, it's like air. It's something it's always there, and you take it for granted, and you. But now that I have control of it, and I'm seeing just what it could do, I think I'm seduced by the power it affords me.
And why do you care about the team?
I care about the team because they give me purpose. Like, life for me was pretty routine. It was pretty awesome because, being in a family of means, we went on a lot of vacations and stuff, that kind of thing. But it all became pretty mundane. Being with the team and being a superhero is like the next level of, something really awesome and really cool. It's like the next level of cool. So it gives me purpose. It gives me interest in life again.
And then, okay, so we'll deal with the rest of that after I get everybody else's backstory?
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe Delinquent is next?
Yeah, I can go now.
Okay, so you were struggling to figure some stuff out with what you're doing with your turn?
Could you please repeat?
Okay, well, first things first, Delinquent, do you have a name?
Yes, I do. It's in my character sheet. That's how it's going.
Emily? Is that you?
That's me.
Is the marked one your superhero name?
Yeah, it is.
And what powers did you choose?
I chose illusion and teleportation.
How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was another person in the chat room that expressed interest just now.
Yeah. Somebody hopped into the voice chat. Don't know if that's the person.
I think he's listening because he wants to learn.
They can still join. Somebody else hopped into the voice chat and they're muted at the moment.
Oh, Seraph.
Okay, I can see your outfit. That's the map.
Yeah, that's like how the entire character looks like.
Okay, we're still gonna go over the looks they have in there. If Frank F joins, or if that Sarah F is that Frank then we can fit them in. But we're just gonna continue so we can start playing. Having 17 PDFs open.
Wow.
Hey, jamming.
Oh, there we go.
What's the
something that I
oldest
only
that
have
my
5.
character can be?
early 20s. That you're supposed to be very young.
Okay, it's 25, okay?
That's a little old.
Yeah, usually it's teens, I think.
I will go for 20 then.
Okay, the delinquent. Okay, so look. I'm assuming you're a woman?
Yes,
Is your name Emily?
yes.
Ethnicity.
Mm. Wait, I gotta check that.
It's just on your playbook.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Middle Eastern. No, wait. I will go with white, sorry. If that's the right thing I'm talking about.
You're gonna go with what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Sorry, it's under looks, yeah?
Yep.
Second from top.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna choose white, because that's the closest to the character.
Okay, what sort of eyes do you have?
Could you please repeat?
Do you have laughing eyes, jaded eyes, untrusting eyes, or hateful eyes?
Hateful eyes.
What's your clothing like?
I will go with rebellious clothing.
I don't know exactly what that means. That's one of those very vague sort of words. And what sort of costume do you have?
I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go with the ridiculous costume.
Nice.
Okay, backstory. How did you get your powers?
I was marked by a special entity, and that gave me my powers. I have a mark on my hand.
Is that entity something we can know, or are you keeping that hidden for now?
It's basically kind of a god called the Outsider.
Okay, if you could send me, after we do your backstory, if you could send me information on that god, it'll just let me do more stuff when we're role-playing, if you want to keep it hidden from the rest of the people.
Okay, I will do it.
So what do you do for fun?
I'd not think about that, wait.
I didn't catch that.
I don't actually know.
Well, I mean, you could come up with something. Or
I
the
guess
answer
I'm
could
gonna go with
literally
playing
be no.
games. Or listening to music.
Who outside the team thinks better of you than you do? Who thinks you don't have to be a delinquent anymore?
Could you please repeat?
So the delinquent is usually like a petty criminal, not like a villain, but like a petty criminal.
Yeah, I know.
So who thinks you could be better than that?
I will go with my father.
How does your father show that? Like, how does he, you know?
Like he accepts it, and he's like okay with it.
Okay, why do you want to be a hero?
To get revenge. Or like wait, no, I'll get something else. Um, because I have some powers and I don't wanna waste them by not using them in a good way.
And why do you care about the team?
Because I know I won't do it alone, so I need someone to help me.
Cool, awesome. You are the marked one. Okie dokie, doomed. Do you have a name?
Yes, my hero name is Grim. My real name is Malachi Gray.
Malachi what?
Gray.
Great, okay. Okay, your look?
Well, I'm playing as a trans man. He's white. He has haunted eyes. He wears unassuming clothing. In his costume, he wears a grim costume. He has like a skull mask and everything, and a black hood. It's his grim costume. Out of costume, he has red hair and amber eyes, and he's actually a half demon.
Preferred pronouns?
He, him.
Him, okay. Backstory. How did you first learn of your doom?
He knew ever since he could remember that he was different from other kids. And when he was old enough to understand, like, when he was like 10 or so, his father told him about his mother, and then he found out that he had these powers. Yeah.
So his mother is a demon?
Yeah, his mother's a demon.
Same for you. If you want to keep hidden from the group after your backstory, if you want to send me stuff about your demon mother.
Alrighty.
So you have a sanctuary. So we're gonna save that question for the last. Why do you oppose your nemesis?
To prove that I'm not like her. Or them.
And who is your nemesis?
That's someone outside the team, right? My mom.
Okay.
Your nemesis is your mom?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm going Raven on this.
Thanksgiving is always awkward.
Yep.
No, it's not the first time that's happened.
Again, parental issues and math. So far, it seems like most parents are still alive, which is a pretty good start, to be honest.
And one of them is the one of their nemesis. I can't pronounce words.
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Who outside the team is crucial to defeating your mom?
My father.
Any particular reason for that, or just because he's aware that your mother is a demon?
Basically, it's like one big giant family argument, and my father's taken my side of the argument.
Okay. Why does the team matter to you?
It's like another family, like people I can trust, and that help me along the way and all that stuff, and to help me know that don't have to be like my mother.
Okay, so question 2. How did you get your sanctuary?
What?
How did you get your sanctuary?
I found it. I just found it somewhere and decided this is going to be my sanctuary.
So is it like an abandoned building or something?
Yeah. Abandoned building.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, so what features does it have?
Basically, it's a home away from home.
Okay, so there are actual stats there, so like, it can have useful tools, meditation, locks and traps.
Meditation, it's used for meditation. Like I said, I'm going all Raven on this. I imagine there are also useful tools there.
And you get a third?
What are my options?
Let's see, an aid or assistant, locks and traps, a library of tomes, a scattering of relics, a teleportal, a containment system, a powerful computer, useful tools, meditation space, a power battery, a power enhancement system, healing equipment, art, music, or food.
Food.
No contest.
You stash food around your abandoned building?
Yes. Just in case there's guests.
Okay, so 2 downsides. Your downsides are difficult to access, draws dangerous attention. The location is known to people, it's easily damaged, it's tampered with, or it's tied to your doom.
It's easily damaged because it's the abandoned building. Of course, it's going to be easily damaged. I choose 2, right?
Yep.
Let's say. What are my options again? Sorry.
Difficulty to access, draws dangerous attention, known to many, easily damaged, or intricately tied to your doom.
Okay, I got easily damaged. I'm going to say it's going to be hard to access. The doors are all broken and stuff, and just hard to open. You gotta crawl through a tiny hole just to get in there.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I never asked you. What are your powers?
Oh yeah, that's very important. My powers are telekinesis, superhuman strength and speed, and psychic constructs. And let's not forget my doom signs. That's important too.
Telekinesis, superhuman strength and speed, and the psychic constructs?
Yeah.
Okay, and yes, doom signs.
Okay, well, my doom is what brings me closer to my doom and everything is injuring innocence, facing danger alone, and my doom signs are dark visions.
Okay, and reformed.
Yes.
Sorry, you're not actually on the list, so you had to come.
Before that, I think Seraph is also gonna hop in as well.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, I typed something in the chat that's about my character.
Okay.
Seraph, we can hear you. Your mic is muted.
You guys can finish what you're doing.
Well, this is all part of character creation.
We can hear you now. But you're not loud, so.
Okay, have you ever played Mass before? Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I just played Apocalypse World, so that's the only Apocalypse World and Dungeon World. I DM'd Dungeon
Okay,
World, but
so
I see this is similar to Apocalypse World.
Okay, so the first thing to do is choose a playbook and assign some stats and start thinking about your character. I'll get to you after we do we're doing just backstory stuff right now. So, I'm going to do the reforms, and then I'll help you, right? Reformed.
Yes.
So you have a different sheet. Okay, name.
So my superhero name is The Fix, and actual name is Trivagon.
Sarah F., I added a new character sheet for you.
I don't have a link for the game though.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
should we tell him the roles that we have? So he knows what's taken. I'm doomed.
I'm a delinquent.
What am I? Oh yeah, I'm a Nova.
And reformed.
Okay. That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Duncan, Doomed, Nova, and...
The reformed.
The reformed. I just sent you a message with the link for to Roll20. Okay, reformed Trevor gone, the fix.
Yes. So my look is
Powers first.
Oh, powers. Just super speed.
Okay, look.
Transgressing female to male, South Asian with Technicolor eyes. They wear. I generally wear like expensive fashion.
Sorry, can you give me the eyes again?
Oh, Technicolor. I
Okay.
tend to wear like expensive fashion-forward suits, but my costume is just sort of a sleek catsuit sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Ethnicity.
South Asian. Thai.
Preferred pronouns.
They, them.
Okay. If anyone else, by the way, who like wants different preferred pronouns, just tell me. I don't know if you don't tell me.
No, I go by he, him.
I'm more concerned about for your character.
Yeah, my character goes by he, him as well.
Mine is
Okay.
her, she, her.
Yeah, if I screw up, just correct me. I apologize.
It's fine.
Backstory. Okay, reformed. Who mentored you in super villainy?
I think that's my contact, Tiferet, who is she's sort of this old Jewish lady who has her fingers in everything.
I believe the one that is Igapi Gave is going to be your character.
Right.
Okay, what first showed you that you could do good?
Well, okay, so I know that we're a going team. Is this like our first time out, or have we been doing stuff for a
No,
while?
you've been out at least once before.
Okay.
This is probably your second or third outing.
Okay. I think on like our first outing together, I saved some innocent civilians, and got arrested from it.
So is that also what caused you to turn? Was your first time doing good and you're turning from good to bad or bad to good? The same?
I think what caused me to switch sides is just getting caught and because I'm underage. I was given the choice to rather than go into supervillain juvie to join a superhero team, and certainly there's a lot of pressure from.
So you're on super probation.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
super
forgot to
awesome.
say I'm 18. My character's 18. Sorry.
Okay, and that was Grim who's 18?
Yeah.
What about you, the Pix?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Age?
Oh, like 15.
Okay, what was your goal as a supervillain?
Kicks. Acquiring stuff.
So you're probably not a great villain.
Well, yeah, I wasn't. It wasn't about like taking over the world. It was about padding my pockets and having a great time.
Right. It seems like what a 15-year-old would do when they, well, probably 13 or 14 when you started villainy.
Mm.
Why do you care about the team?
I think that just it's one of those things where I'd be loath to admit it, but they've kind of grown on me quickly, and it's like the first time that I've had friends that I can count on.
Way less backstabby.
Okay, so give me 3 villains to your or 3 villains that you know from your previous career.
Okay, so there was Tiferet that I already mentioned.
I'm sorry, can you get a spelling on that?
Sure. It's and it's tricky spelling. Tiphareth.
I was nowhere close.
Yeah. It's from Kabbalah. It's like it's sort of the center
I know
of
what
the.
is. I don't know
Okay.
what that is.
It's sort of the center of the tree of life.
All right. How much obligation?
Okay.
And what specialty do they have?
Okay. So she, I've got 2 obligation to her, and her specialty is insider info. I have 1 obligation to the Singularity, who is whose specialty is alien technology, and I'm not nearly as close with him, but he has some of the best tech in the city.
All right, and your third?
If you don't mind, the Were Shark, mostly because I just love the name.
All right.
And technically his specialty is materials, but I think his real specialty is breaking materials.
Yeah, Were Shark. You'd be wouldn't be surprised to find out Were Shark was super strong.
Yeah.
Might be just surprised to find out he had a healing factor.
Makes sense.
Yeah, sure. That's cool. All right.
Okay.
Anything else I'm missing with you? Do you have to have? Here's a quick question. I know how other people got their powers.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention.
Are yours natural? Do yours come from your alien tech?
I think it came. I stole them from stole like a one of a kind serum from a university.
You got science seed.
Yep. Science.
Okay, I had to go for a little while, get something to eat. What did I miss?
Just the character creation of the Reformed, and now we're moving on to Sarah. If you're anywhere near ready, because a lot of this we do together. Do you have anything figured out?
I'm looking at the characters, like what I read through most of them. I'm just still trying to figure out which one I would be.
Okay.
I'll.
Unfortunately, the next part kind of requires everybody to be sort of made. So
Actually, I need to run real quick and feed some critters. So, I mean, if it's going to take 10 minutes or so to create Seraph, that might actually work out pretty well.
Well, do we want to take like a 5-minute break then?
We can, but it's
Yeah.
yeah. So, Seraph, like, do you have like a basic idea of what you want your superhero to be like? Maybe we could
Anyway,
suggest
I'll be
a
right back.
playbook that fits.
Yeah, or even if you have a hero in mind you kind of want to play as, I can recommend
Yeah.
a playbook based on that. Or play like. Obviously, you don't want to just be Spider-Man.
Well, I'm thinking between either a bull or a outsider, possibly a transformer, but I have no idea what his transmuting flesh is. Sounds cool.
That's up to you.
Bulls are fun to play, I can say that.
Yeah, I like to play this kind of character.
Honestly, I've not had fun playing any character.
You play a very sultry outsider because I pheromones.
Pheromone.
I will be all you ever wanted.
Excellent.
Oh dear.
I know you have to do this for me. Come on.
Yeah, so transmuting flesh literally means you can like change your shape, I believe.
Nice.
It becomes something else. So, like, if you choose tree-like, is it? Let me take a look at that thing.
Oh no, because that would just be shape shifting.
Yeah,
I think-
he's actually the instead of skin, it's like a new substance. It won't be skin; it'll be something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
So it
like
won't be another type of human or whatever humanoid. It will be matter.
yeah.
You'll have a lot of difficulty blending into crowds, basically.
I was just like, flame on! Just burst into flame.
Alright, so like plant affinity. Like if you choose technopathy, you could probably be something cyborgish.
I was really looking for a De Nova, but I'm like, someone chose it already.
Aww.
Like, yeah,
The beacon has a lot of similar things to the Nova. I would say it's probably closest to the Nova.
isn't he like a Batman type? Like he's a
Mm.
human.
If that's the one I'm thinking of, then I'm wrong.
Yeah, the beacon is like he has abilities of like weapons, martial arts, stealth, phasing, acrobatics, and shit like that.
Yeah, right. I think I might have
Moves
been
are
thinking
hours
of.
and not nearly enough training. So yeah, I'll be an outsider.
An outsider?
Yeah.
Outsiders are fun. Oh, Legacy is the one who I was thinking of. They have like. They're Superman.
Oh.
Aren't you like also under pressured by like the
Yeah.
ones before them?
Yeah, because they're Superman, but they're also Robin. So.
They're Robin
Yeah.
with superpowers.
I like to think of it as the Phantom, where it's passed down from generation to generation.
Well, that is why it's legacy.
Yeah.
It is
Nobody,
legacy.
nobody's playing Snowflame, which is currently my desktop battleground, who's a supervillain powered by cocaine.
Wow.
Fun.
Google it, he's hilarious.
Hold on, before I can fight, just let me do this real quick.
What is the protege exactly? She looks pretty cool.
Protege will be Robin.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, outsider it is.
Outsider, okay.
Outsider is like Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
Or Starfire.
Yep.
I haven't watched any of the only thing I saw was maybe Teen Titans, first few seasons, and I don't know what else. Oh yeah, Young Justice maybe.
Yeah. And Starfire is outsider also.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
Kind of an outsider, yeah.
Kind of.
No,
I didn't see
Aquaman
that.
actually fits perfectly into the Hellsayer.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's a fish man.
Which, of course, means Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Some stuff that are not in the stuff you guys gave me. Like there's the star.
Those are outside books.
Those are new playbooks.
Yeah, they're playtest. I still have them as their playtest set, so I don't even know if they're officially.
Let's just go with outsider. I'll be illustrious outsider man.
Okay. Do you have a name yet? It's been 4 seconds. Go.
Wait. Let's say Sheen.
Sheen.
Like Charlie Sheen.
Yes.
So he is powered by cocaine.
So Sheen is powered by cocaine and hookers. And tiger blood.
Yeah.
Because he is a warlock from Mars. Oh my god, I really kind of want to play Charlie Sheen. Alright, do you have a hero name? Or is Sheen your hero name as well?
Yeah, that's just general names. Fuck it. Just Sheen.
I'm thinking Sheen from Jimmy Neutron.
I don't know. Or well, you know what? His name is Sheen, but his hero name is Shen. That's it.
It'd be like totally awesome if his name is something really, made up sounding, and his hero name is like John Smith or something.
Jon Snow. Yeah, nothing. Jon Snow.
Yeah, nothing. Alright, so your look. Are you male, female, transgressing? Does your look shift? Or can we not even tell? Are you so alien to us?
He's obviously a male. He just has. I don't know how to make him yet. Looks. This is where I have to look for looks. Is that?
I would take a minute to kind of decide on sort of like, are you an alien? Are you from the underwater? Are you a secret mole person? So why don't you take a second to think about that?
On the thing, on the sheet.
Yeah, you're just from another world, and you create that other world.
Oh yeah, okay.
What's great about this game and the apocalypse in general is I don't do a whole lot.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we can start working on your backstory because that will help fill this in. Because the first question is, where are you from?
Well, let's say I get to invent a planet, huh?
Yeah.
Let's say
We're from the planet Kolob.
I'm from the planet Cocaine.
Who named their planet just cocaine?
Aliens. There's that guy from a really, really, really old meme. This is like aliens.
Let's say planet
Oh.
Athros.
I can't remember his name. That's from the ancient
He's from the
aliens.
Ancient Alien show. Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's got really old man. God. So all right. Sorry, what planet did you say?
Athros. Let's say that.
Why did you come to Earth?
Or cocaine.
For cocaine, yes.
Planet's cocaine.
Still about this call this
I
white
put
powder
it.
called
Cocaine supply was running low.
My cocaine supply was running low, and I had to come to Earth. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that's why I needed basically quote unquote my ambrosia, which is a substance similar to cocaine or whatever. Mostly those kind of drugs on Earth, which would amplify or be the source of what keeps me so alluring and my pheromones so high. And I needed supplies, basically.
So you're basically like a galactic junkie.
No, he's not a junkie. He's just...
It reminds me of the
The first step of recovering is admitting you're a junkie.
I'm not a junkie.
You guys
So
remember these people from Farscape? They had a gauntlet on their forearm that was constantly pumping a fluid into them that would boost them. It would make them faster, stronger, and angrier. But the moment you take the gauntlet off, they go through really bad withdrawal.
I only watched like the first season of Farscape. Why are you still on Earth? Just need more ambrosia?
Need more ambrosia. And I got to like their sort of ambrosia. It's more different than the one I have back at home. And there's a lot more, well, for him, alluring looking species on Earth. All those curves are strangely attractive to him.
Alright, why do your people want you to come home?
I should take off push to talk. Fuck. There we go.
So I hope it didn't hold things up.
So, why do my people want me to go home? Basically, he is he's head of the special forces back at home. The son of a much greater what is it? Well, a general, and he is the type of son that doesn't like to go out on missions too much. It's too bloody for him, and he's more into pleasure of flesh in a way, but not that much.
Okay, so why do you care about the team? This is one thing about this game is you are an already established team.
They can give me cocaine!
Malachi is the supplier.
Yeah, is there anyone that can make shit like that? Well, yeah, they're more knowledgeable about the Earth, I suppose, and and they are superheroes, so like the people with supernatural or superpowers, and so I thought that since I have some of those too, I would team up with them, and they would not be like, "Oh my god, a monster!" They would understand too. So,
are you from Space Scotland? Is that what that is?
What?
So, are you from Space Scotland? Is that what the accent was?
I don't know what it is.
Okay, so what sort of powers do you have?
So, are those the abilities, right?
Yep.
Well, obviously, the first is pheromones. That's where all this is going right now. What is heliokinesis? Airbending?
Sun. Sun and
Yeah,
light.
I mean that Helio is the sun, so probably like
Sunbending.
fire and
Firebending, or yeah, but some.
Yeah, that would be Martian Manhunter who does the firebending. So
Solar control, the power to manipulate aspects of the sun.
Oh shit! So what? Can I make sunbursts or?
yeah,
Alien.
I mean, if you want like airbending, use a cool thing. Oh, you have an alien weapon that allows you to control air. Or we could just flat out change heliokinesis to aerokinesis. Like, I'm very open to that sort of stuff.
What is like alien weaponry? Do I get to make up an alien?
You get to make it up.
I can do anything.
Usually alien weaponry typically comes in the form of like blasts or explosions and stuff.
Oh my god. Am I basing my character on Yoruichi? Okay.
I don't know who that is.
She's a stealth commander. Something like the Special Task Forces person.
From Bleach?
Wow. Yeah. Apparently, that's for some reason that's what I'm doing here. Alien weaponry. You know what? Yeah, maybe that.
Alien weaponry, is that what you're taking?
What kind of limitations does it have?
Alright, so it's gotta be a weapon.
Is it a blasting
So,
weapon? Can
well,
be-
it's gotta have some sort of objective harming purpose.
How about if I manage to hit someone around the same area, as in like there's torso, arms, head, legs. If I manage to hit someone 2 or 3 times, they die in the same spot.
Well, that's more of a move. That's not really what the weapon would be. The weapon would be what you're hitting them with.
Yeah. What's the fluff of the weapon?
Yeah, like, is it like a knife that you stab them with?
But like a weapon doesn't have to kill. It can stun people too.
Are you talking about the Bleach character who, like,
Oh no.
becomes a butterfly?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so she does it with like a butterfly knife thing. Or like,
Yeah, it's like
it's a dagger with butterflies on it.
it's like a claw weapon. It's just on,
Yeah.
but it's just on one finger.
Yeah, I mean, you could just take alien weapon and have that claw finger thingy.
Yeah. Do I have to fill in stuff in my sheet, by the way?
You'll have to add in moves and your labels.
I can probably help him with some of that. Once he chooses his moves, I can help him fill it in.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Then you'll choose your moves next, but first we're gonna do your looks. Okay, so looks. Are you male, female? Like, are you obviously male or female?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a strange body, an animalistic body, a neon body, or a human-esque body?
Humanist.
Like how human? Are you obviously alien?
Let's say the eyes and the hair.
Okay, so what about the eyes and the hair? Make it different.
Let's say it's like slicked back a bit. Well, not really. It's like semi-dreadlock. It looks like kind of like a Viking hairstyle. Almost. It's, braided here and there, and it's white. Not a whole lot of people have white hair at this ripe age of 20-something.
Yeah.
And the eyes.
What age, by the way, are you? Specifically, this game is about young heroes,
Yeah.
so younger is better.
22.
Okay.
And the eyes. They're
Glowing eyes, animalistic eyes, metallic eyes, or bizarre eyes.
let's say maybe bizarre in the way that like Green Lantern's eyes, how they glow, I suppose.
All right, what sort of clothing do you have? Do you have flashy clothing, mismatched clothing, regular clothes, or no human clothes?
I mean, if I want to allure people, I have to be naked, Tony. No.
There's no human clothes and no costume. That's about as close to naked. Typically, naked people get arrested.
Shit. There goes my plan.
I mean, if he's on his ambrosia, he could be.
Yeah, it's like, ugh, cocaine! I think it might be some kind of costume. But it's like mixed with like traditional Earth clothes. A bit of a costume or uniform type of deal, maybe.
Yeah, you can wear like your people's like uniform and stuff.
Could do that. Yeah, do I have to describe how it looks like?
Nah, it's just you can just say it's the uniform from your planet. But I am actually going to have to ask you some questions about your planet because we know nothing about Arthras. I guess what technology level are they? Are they way more advanced than Earth?
Well, plenty advanced, but they don't focus that much on technology.
They focus on cocaine.
They're focused on cocaine. Yeah, basically, that is what holds them back from evolving as much as you would expect an alien race would, because they are too much into that kind of shit.
So they're
but that is also what makes them strong. So maybe like they're kind of like alchemists. And that alchemy is what gives them power.
Okay.
Cocaine.
That's something I can work with. So they do alchemy. So, do they usually go from planet to planet, or like send one person out to planet?
They tend to because they are very adventurous.
And they like finding more different versions of their ambrosia.
Yeah, plus nobody wants to share their cocaine, right?
And they want to share their cocaine and want to have more cocaine. It's like,
okay,
man, this is the shit.
So we're gonna start on our team stuff now. So we're going back to the beginning with the Nova.
Right, so the team question for Nova is... Where is it? When our team was together, we destroyed our surroundings in the fight. Where was it? What did we destroy? So, For our
Anything
first
but the cocaine.
fight, would you guys say that happened in the city?
Which is Helicon City.
Yeah, Halcyon City. Probably. So let's say in the park. How about we destroy the monument? Like,
Sure, the mayor's statue.
yeah, something like that. Something that would definitely be on the front page the next day. So
Yeah, mayor's statue, or like took out the dome of the White House or something.
yeah.
There is a superhero I have in the handouts. The Silver Savior is like the Superman of this world.
Yeah.
So do you want him to be a Silver Savior?
A statue of the Silver Savior?
Yeah, that sounds pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it does.
Like, and you're just like, sorry.
Okay. So relationships. Who do you hang out with on the team?
I would probably hang out with the outsider.
Shen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Everybody likes cocaine!
Yeah.
Okay, who did you once hurt when you lost control of your powers?
In the team, yeah, because it has to be someone
Yes.
on the team.
It does have to be someone on the team.
Maybe you once got too high on cocaine and did some shit.
Yeah. 1 second, let me just look at the list here. Reformed. How about the reformed?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because like maybe it was back before you reformed or something.
It could be that, or it could have been like just you were blasting an area that seemed clear, but I've got super speed and I was
Oh right.
zipping in there and
Yeah.
oh crap!
The two of us tried to fix a thing without coordinating, yeah. So I
Yes.
busted you. Alright, so that works. So that, yeah.
I like how my character is based on cocaine.
Like I said, literally not the first. And Snowflame is a DC villain.
Outsider.
So he's as mainstream as you could get. And is your demeanor happy or looked down on? A happy facade, or are you looked down on?
Happy. I would say like bored happy. One of those teens who still wants to look cool all the time. So yeah, they want to look like they having all of the fun, doing all of the things.
Okay, give influence to 3 team members. Who do you want to give influence to?
I would give influence to the outsider. Yeah, the outsider. The doomed, definitely. And who are the other two?
And you hurt me. Gimme.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true, actually.
Influence? Where do you add that? Influence over.
So I influence to over the reformed. The fix. The outsider came to us looking for a fix.
I am that thing.
I was actually gonna ask.
Crash landed with my shift.
I was actually gonna
scratching all over.
ask a question about this. So we have a hero who's powered by cocaine. We have a delinquent, and we have a reformed. Are you guys, and even a doomed fits in? Are you guys like a probation team?
Yes.
No, Mike.
Young Thunderbolts, where this is like your last chance?
I guess.
Actually,
that would
yes.
be great.
Yes. Because my guy was, since son of a general and had a task force, he didn't want to do it, but he was sent here to better himself and actually prove that he can be useful, at least for these lowly humans, if not for the superior
Okay, so
alien race.
you guys are definitely on the watch list of the real hero.
Yeah.
My
that
guy
is-
has to fight against his demonic instincts.
And my cocaine
I mean-
doesn't help with that.
That makes
No.
perfect sense on this team.
Come on, you want to unleash the demonic power.
So
Cocaine!
the outsiders question actually comes next, but I think we're gonna skip you just for a minute, just so you have more time.
Where are these questions, buddy?
They're on the GM sheet. They're also in your
On
playbook.
the playbook sheet as well, yeah.
But the order is on the GM sheet. So, delinquent. You broke some major rules to win the fight. What rules did you break?
Could you repeat? Sorry.
When you guys were out on your first outing, and forming your team, you guys broke some major rules. What rules did you break?
I severely injured the enemy with lethal strikes. So that's a rule I broke.
Ooh.
Like, didn't kill him, but like, messed him up really bad.
Were you trying to kill him?
No, just like, use my power too much.
Okay, so nearly lethal attack. Going overboard on the villain then.
Right.
And whose rules were there? Who was upset that you went overboard on the villain?
Mainly my team, I guess. Because we were supposed to not injure them that much.
Yeah, I could see how it would injuring a villain too badly could put us all in trouble in terms of
Right. I mean, since this is a trial thing to literally keep you out of super prison. Well, super juvie for most of you.
Prison.
Okay. There was something else I'd ask. You care way more than you let on. Give 3 people. Wait, relationship first. Who are you trying to impress with your antics?
Shan.
No. Because you want all the cocaine, don't you?
That's true.
oh, there's also the pheromones.
I want my fair share.
And you and someone on the team pulled an awesome, if illegal, stunt together. Who was that?
I would go again with Shan because we got all that cocaine together. We went onto the black market and bought it.
We're gonna have to stick a PG-13 label on this thing.
PG-13 for cocaine.
Cocaine.
Oh, you're 14? Okay, cocaine for you.
Yeah, I assume all games are PG-13 until they become R.
Oh man.
By the way, I can't find.
I'm okay with R, but I would rather not break further into the.
Totally can't find those questions.
Well, I'll ask them to you when we get there on your character. And who are you giving influence to? You care way more than you tell people. Give influence to 3 people.
I will go with Nova, Shen, and with Reformed. So I'm going with Shen, then Nova, and with the Reformed.
Thanks.
Okay, so now to the Doomed, which
Alrighty.
alphabetically is next on the characters or on the playbooks, which makes my life easy.
Oh, that wasn't the Doom?
Doomed. When your team first came together, there's a high cost of victory. What was it?
The high cost of victory was we lost all the cocaine. No, I'm kidding. The high cost of victory is that innocents were injured.
Yeah, man, I shouldn't have given them all that cocaine. But they really wanted it, man. No, can't blame me.
Alright, who did you tell about your doom?
I can see me opening up to the Nova.
Thanks. Yeah.
And who I love to kiss before my doom comes. Oh dear. Who do I want to kiss? I'm going to make this gay and say the outsider. She. I'm sorry.
I mean,
You're already in LGBTQ territory from the beginning, so.
Yeah, I am.
Much of the team.
I was referring to the team. I don't care. In person, it just is important when it affects the team.
oh my god.
What?
You
So
called?
this is the character. He's perfect.
Continue.
It's
Oh
basically
my.
what I described. It's basically what I described.
Yeah.
It's actually not too far from what Snowflame looks like.
So this is the outsider, somewhat. This is generally what he looks like.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah. That makes total sense. You would probably have a lot of influence over a lot of people.
I mean, pheromones.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Oh, if I may ask,
Nice.
Sheen, you
Sure,
get
yeah.
to add one to a label. Which label would you like to
label.
add it to?
To illegal?
A label. So labels in this game are like the attributes in D&D.
Assuming feats?
Labels.
Labels, yeah, they're your.
Savior, superior.
What did I do? Oh, okay. Oh, and these like freak, danger, savior, that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can add.
That overly large link is what Snowflame looks like. Like I said, he's really not that far off from what you.
Whoa.
I mean, mine is a lot more pretty.
Yeah.
I'm way better looking.
Just flick my long white hair. I'm way better looking than that scavenger.
Yeah.
Doom. The people matter for what you need to do. Give influence to 2 of your teammates.
I have powers like you do.
To two of my teammates.
Yep, there's two.
To the reform. Yeah, I'm just going to give it to the same people that I had my relationships with, Nova and Sheen.
Cool.
Do I have to add anything somewhere? I see influence over, but isn't that me who's giving influence to someone?
They'll have it written on them, so you'll write who you have influence over, which so far is the Nova, Delinquent, and the Doomed, which is everybody who's gone. So far, it looks like you're almost the de facto leader, which means this
It's all the
team is very well.
I'm the drug lord, and they see me as their leader.
So, reformed.
Yes. So when we formed, we fought a terrible evil, and they lost something precious.
Not the cocaine.
So yeah, I mean, we've talked a little bit about what happened in that first fight, but we haven't. I guess we haven't talked about who the enemy was. So, does anybody have strong feelings about who they should be?
What do you mean, like morals?
Well, no, just like a strong opinion about.
Because I mean, morals, me and morals.
Morals? What are those?
Well, you know.
Yeah, no, like more. I think what he's asking is, what sort of group or person did you fight?
Consider how about we consider what our powers are. We have gravity manipulation, we have arcane magic, is it? And we have alien technology. What would be a good match for us?
I mean, you guys.
Or another way of going about it would be that it was.
Wait. What is
see.
radical shapeshifting?
It's shape shifting, only radical, bro. It's extreme.
Yeah.
Is it like, can I make, like, possibly could I make myself into a weapon, as in like a natural weapon?
Yes.
Fuck it. I don't want alien weaponry. I want that.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. So maybe it was like an incursion from the forces of the Doom's mom.
Come on, man! I told you not to tell your mother where we live. God damn it!
Talk about helicopter parenting.
It's really weird when I have to like seduce someone's mother. Ugh.
Okay, and I think the precious thing that they lost was a.
Maybe that's when they lost her.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking that it was like a.
I mean, it could be you came together
some
to
other.
hold on.
Yeah, some other artifact that could be used to create a bridge between worlds.
Okay,
So
something
it was like
that would.
a summoning portal that we repelled. We managed to destroy. That's cool. So like, okay. So maybe we.
You know that world.
we are
She's a
keeping
demon,
the
so that's a bridge literally to hell.
Yes.
Maybe we are keeping the Keystone.
Yeah.
That is the precious thing they lost, and we still have the precious thing they lost, the Keystone to the portal.
Yeah. Yes.
So her mom is Satan, aka since she's female, it's Satana.
Sounds cute.
Lucifer.
Lucinda.
So let me see. So I follow somebody's example of what a hero ought to be.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead. Pick your poison.
Yeah.
shot it. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
More character creation stuff. It turns out in their first outing, the team was fighting your mom, and they took the Keystone to the Portal to Hell, which apparently is conveniently located in the city park.
Yeah. What is your character's name?
Mine?
Yeah.
His hero name or his real name?
I guess both.
His hero name is Grim. His real name is Malachi Gray.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
you
let me see.
I'm looking.
Oh, okay. I guess the of the characters, probably Emily is probably like the coolest, being a delinquent. And that's not a good example of what a hero should be, but I think I think Emily.
Okay. So at this point, the Nova is the only one whose backstory doesn't literally make them a bad person.
Hey, I'm not a bad person either.
I'm not a bad person by choice. It's
you did
by heritage.
You did something terrible to somebody once, and you hope they can forgive you one day. Who is that?
How about Constance, the Nova? Like at some point, I sought revenge over getting hurt in that first outing, and now I feel bad about it, but like it was, I don't know, it may have just been like a bunch of mean pranks, but it went a little bit too far, and now I'm like, oh, I hope they forgive me. That was too much.
Alright, do you talk openly about your days as a villain?
I think I do. So, yeah, everybody gets influence over me.
Everybody gets influence over the reform.
Excellent.
Do I have influence over almost everybody now?
The outsider has influence over everybody?
I have influence over Delinquent, Nova, Doomed, and Reformed.
Yep, that's everybody.
Roll call.
I'm the most influential man. I mean, it's all that cocaine.
That's what happens when you make your character a super pretty one. That, by the way, is the delinquent's first influence they actually have over someone.
What does influence do?
Basically, they can kind of give you, like, tell you what to do, and then you can decide whether or not to follow it, and your labels will change based on that.
Oh, okay.
If they make a move against you, they have +1 as well.
Like, you gave a lot of questions. Are these mostly like story, or are they actually something that influences your stats or anything?
So most of the story stuff we're doing are for story. This is very much a fiction first game.
I think that we might actually do more than a one-shot from this, if it works well.
Okay, so outsider. The team didn't trust each other at first. Why did that change?
They're all very gloomy people. Terribly gloomy. It was like I came to Westeros. into the north, there are like the Starks all over again. If you saw that movie, that TV show. And when I asked them to find me some of my ambrosia, they were reluctant at first, but then after they helped me, and I managed to convince them to have a try, they became a lot less gloomy and a lot more trusting of each other, at least while the effects lasted. But then eventually this was like quote unquote and almost like a forced getting along thing, but then as this substance allowed them to open up more, they opened up really to each other.
Okay, I guess this is a question. He wants to add backstory that affects everybody. Are you guys okay with literally having drugs brought you together?
I'm okay with that.
It's the shortest distance between 2 points. Yeah.
Wait, so would the Nova agree to this?
Yeah. It seems like something she would do just because it's edgy.
Okay, let's say, since you fancy yourself a god or like a shard of a god, possibly?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, so it is my ambrosia, and you know that in history, ambrosia means the food of the gods.
Yeah.
So you're like, fuck yeah!
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing is, it could
Great.
make my character go a little off the wire, kind of tap in demonic presence.
Yeah, oh no, this is all gonna run great having an entire team powered by cocaine. That's
Cocaine!
What could go wrong?
Yeah, I'm actually thinking that the fix doesn't indulge, but
It is not.
but they like that other people are on it because it puts them more on their level.
they're less good again.
because
You guys
Because
are
of the whole
bonding
supersede.
because you're garbage people.
It basically enhances you. This is an ambrosia.
This is the vibe I'm getting from this party: is you're garbage people who now have to save the world.
We are
To be fair, I am a
We're Team
delinquent, so
Hancock.
Yeah.
You're the Suicide
disagree.
Squad
We're the Suicide Squad.
in college.
like actually good,
Society may consider
like
us
well
garbage.
made.
Okay, so outsider, who has been teaching you about Earth?
Can I teach you about Earth?
Who would be the most knowledgeable about Earth? Wait.
This is a harder question.
Doomed. Reformed. I would say between the reformed and the delinquent, because they are into.
Well, I believe the delinquent has already said they spend time hanging out with you.
Yeah.
That would probably
Yes.
be perfect.
The delinquent already has.
I like the pleasures of the flesh and stuff like that. So he would know where to get some of that. Yeah.
Plus, I have teleportation, so I can take you over there really fast.
Hell yeah. Fast cocaine.
Okay, you have
Fast
a
cocaine.
crush on who, but you keep it under wraps.
I have a what?
A crush on blank, but you keep it under wraps.
This has to be a player character?
Yep.
Oh, fuck, right. Who are female?
That would be myself, the Doomed, and someone else, I think.
The doomed
And
is male.
The
the-
delinquent is female.
The delinquent is female, and the nova is female.
What
And
do
I
they
was-
even look like?
Yeah, and the
Yeah, someone was.
Do you
cast
want
as
a
well.
picture? I look like Emily Caldwell from December too, so.
I don't know that. So I would like a picture.
The picture covers
Send
up
me
her
nudes.
face. So.
Send me nudes.
However, I will say this: the delinquent is 22, so it's closer to your
Wait,
age.
what is the Doomed or whatever? The Nova. How old is?
The Nova is 17.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Reformed is sort of androgynous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I was trying to remember.
Born female.
I mean, I don't know how everyone looks like. This guy is like really visual based. Like if he sees something pretty, it's like, oh fuck yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess which one of you is prettier? I guess here's the easiest way to do that. Who has either the lowest freak or highest mundane?
That is a good way to decide that. My mundane. Wow. -1 mundane. Wow.
What's your freak at?
I have 0 mundane.
What's your freak at?
2.
1.
Okay, I also have 1 freak, 0 mundane.
So
Excellent.
the delinquent would be the most conventionally attractive at only a little bit freaky looking.
Is freak? No, freak is unleash your powers.
Yeah, but it's all the ones that are shape-shifting have high freak stuff.
Yeah, freak is kind of a measure of how different you are. May not be different on the outside, but like how mutated, basically.
Yeah. It's the closest thing. There is no, charisma stat.
There's a 22
or anything
year
like that. And yes, the delinquent is the other 22 year old.
Yeah, sure. What do they look like? Do you have a picture of them?
I sent you a picture in a DM.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. He'd tap that. I guess. this guy.
And then there was silence.
Okay, and then, sorry, I was taking notes. Are you haughty or cheerful? Are you better because you're from your planet, or are you just thrilled to be here?
Yeah, he's glad to be here. There's pretty
Okay,
around, so
everyone has influence over you,
nice.
which is fun because you have influence over everybody.
Sweet.
Ah!
What does it do? Add 1 to all rolls.
Do we have anyone who's like really, really strong physically? Like who could throw me?
The Doomed is the strongest physically.
What is the strength?
I have an idea. I will PM you, dude.
Technically, I could do that as well. I can manipulate the weight of objects.
I mean, I am a radical shapeshifter.
Yeah.
That would.
Radical shapeshifters.
But no. I need someone to throw me up, so I would be needed.
You doing fastball special? Okay, I'll
Are you
asking about so I'm going to give a quick overview of what influence is. Then I'm going to take a minute for a bathroom break, take a sip of Mountain Dew while I actually make a game.
Yeah. Yeah, this seems about the right time to do that.
Okay. Influence is a way of measuring words that have meaning to you. Whose opinions matters, whose advice you listen to, and whose example stands out the most. If someone has influence over you, then you care about what they think. By default, adults, which none of you quite qualify as, even though some of you are 22.
Mine is 24.
The adults have influence over you. And so it's both like everything in this game. It's descriptive and prescriptive, so used in the story and mechanically. But the largest thing they can do is they can try to get you to do something, and then you can either they can either take it. You can take advantage of your influence over someone and give them +2 to a roll, or you can give them a condition, which will usually give them a negative. Or you can take a +1 to target them. Now, if someone tries to influence you, you can reject their influence, which will allow you to shift your labels. Your labels in this game are very fluid. They will change. And you can cancel their influence, and you can take +1 forward against them, which literally means on an attack against them, you get a +1 to your roll. However, if you fail to reject their influence, you mark a condition, and the GM. So in this game, both the players, the other players, me, and you will be changing your labels. Your freak, your superior. They'll be changing up and down. They're very fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for those of you who are new, take a look at your team moves. Because we will probably not be getting to your moment of truth. But we may get to your team moves.
My guy is all about affection.
Most of them are. This game is supposed to be a soap opera. only with more punch.
Only with cocaine.
I'm going to tell you something. I don't know how many soap operas you've watched. Cocaine's in quite a few of them.
Yeah.
I didn't watch many soap.
Although in soap operas, you do it twice and you're addicted.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take a bathroom break really quickly. Doomed, if you want to send me more information about your demon mother, that would be super nice, because I think that's the most obvious plot line to work with.
She comes back for the Keystone.
And we're going to take 5 minutes.
Cool.
Lobby music, engage.
Because the DM is now away, I wanna discuss something. Who
Yeah.
can change my weight?
I can.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of that.
No,
Okay, so the person who can change my weight will do this like this. The doomed throws me at the enemy. You change my weight to the minimum you can, then I use the momentum to attack the enemy using teleport.
Yeah, that's great. That's perfect. My ability is gravity based. I can manipulate gravity. I can make gravity pull really hard on something. I can make gravity pull really less on something. I can localize gravity somewhere, create like a what is basically a blast of gravity. I can do a lot of things. I can put up shielding, so I can protect people. That's pretty useful. So
I think you can speed me up using that too.
yeah, because I can use force of gravity to pull you in a direction.
Yeah, so that would work well with me teleporting and keeping the momentum to like a kick or a punch.
Yeah, so that will work really, really well.
Plus I can use illusion to make like 10 of myself around the enemy so he doesn't know where it's coming from.
Ninja style. So
That's why I
two.
took illusion.
Yeah, that's the delinquent, is it?
Yep,
Okay. What is the name of the delinquent? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Emily.
Okay, wait. I think I'm mixing up the delinquent and the doomed. So if Emily is the delinquent, then who is the doomed?
I'm the Doom.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Jay.
Jay. Oh no, like the character. Sorry.
Screw you, I'm a pretty boy.
In the game, like
Oh, in the
what's-
game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. In the game, his hero name is Grim. His real name is Malachi Gray.
Okay, let me just.
It might be helpful if on your
I'll
if
do it for
on
him.
the character sheet you marked that, you can go to the bio and info and hit edit, and it'll let you.
Yeah, I'm changing it for him, so that
Okay.
you will see the link. Went save changes. Right. So
But
now
we have to call the move, so like the DM doesn't know what we're doing.
Well, I'm the Doom, not the delinquent.
oh wait.
We have to like make up a name for that move.
Barrel roll.
Okay.
Did you set your
Speedball.
labels?
Cocaine power.
Cocaine power.
Cocaine throw.
Did we settle on a team name?
Cocaine power activate.
Because the that team name looked really good. The Creation Club.
That was a joke.
That sounds so like elementary school.
Yeah, that was a joke about how we were creating the characters for the last 4 hours. Plus, it had two sides to the joke. Because Bethesda made
do
like
we-
this thing called Creation
do we
Club,
get
which is paid
anything?
mods for their games.
+1, +1, +1. -1 superior and 0 mundane.
So when you select your class or whatever that is, like when I selected the outsider, I get a bunch of labels. Do the labels set themselves or?
No, you okay, so you are the outsider. The outsider, I think I set your labels for you.
Okay.
So each
1 minus 1. 0,
yeah, each playbook starts off with their labels in a particular position.
Okay. What? So freak is unleash your powers. What do they all stand for? Just like
Okay, so unleash your powers. That's the move that uses freak. So what would happen is that if you want to use the move unleash your powers like that, you roll 2 dice and you add whatever your freak is. So if your freak is 1, it's 2d6 plus 1. So
Yeah.
someone
And
with a
all
high
of
freak,
those-
yeah.
All of those basic moves are in a handout
Mhm.
on Roll20.
Yeah. So that's how it directly affects you. Directly engage is when you
Practicing my
actually
hits.
attack the threat, attack the bad guy.
so freak is the attack.
No, freak is to unleash your powers. That's when you use your powers to do something other than attack, like to clear some rubble, to I don't know, build a bridge, break a bridge. Anything
You
that's
mean like
not
the outsider moves? Is that how I activate them?
yeah.
Danger.
So outsider, you have to choose. I think it's 3. Let me close this off for a second. One moment. Let me just take a look at your playbook. Outsider. Okay, so you have to choose 3 outsider moves. Do you see them on your playbook?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to choose 3 of those.
It's on like second page.
It starts with belonging to worlds. That's the first outsider move. The next one is alien tech.
Yeah, I see.
The next one is alien ways. Kirby craft. The best of them, and not so different after all. So those are the outsider moves. You will have three of
Okay,
those.
well, you're deciding on your moves.
Yeah.
I'm going to be adding an optional rule for this game,
Uh-huh.
which is whenever you roll a 2, doesn't matter what the modifier is, when you roll a 2, you're going to mark 2 potential.
Oh, okay.
So basically, critically sucking will level you up quicker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how.
Remember, every miss marks the potential.
Yeah.
Most of the rest of potentials won't happen until after, and since this is a one-shot,
Yeah.
but so there is a chance to level up, but I make no promises.
Yeah.
But really, it's up to you.
Well, basically, you have to hope to roll badly a lot.
And when we're ready, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
I'm ready.
Ready.
I'm still looking at my.
I'm ready whenever.
So, outsider Shen, do you need time still?
I'm looking at my moves. What does superior do?
Superior is
Does
kind of
provoke
like
some-
your intelligence, but it encompasses a lot more.
Oh. Wow. Okay, I want alien tech. That's for sure.
Sorry. Let's turn this down. Bring this up. Okay.
The superior.
Whew, this is so exciting.
It's all the cocaine.
What are we going to name our team?
Yeah, we sidelined that discussion, didn't we?
Cocaine Club.
Oh, okay.
Hell no.
The Ambrosians.
We're all
The
on,
white powder that makes a really energetic club.
we're all on probation, right? Well, I mean, most of us are on probation, right?
Yeah.
You could be the parolees.
Since we seem
Yeah,
to
I mean,
all-
Yeah, it could be that we didn't get to pick the name. It was this is part of like a government or aegis program, so it could be like called something like Second Chances or something like that.
yeah, it could be.
Second chances. Community service.
Community service squad.
Yes.
Community service squad.
The reason why Graham is on community service is because he took one snort of cocaine and he did some weird stuff, and now he has to do community service.
Yeah.
It's
So
all because of the outsider.
my third outsider move will be Kirby Craft.
Alright. Well, let me put that on your sheet.
Got a ride.
So I have a spaceship.
Lao school team.
Oh, nice. All right. Do you have
Spaceship.
So is a spaceship your home then?
Well, a vehicle. Well, let's say. Yeah, it would be a. Does he want to be? Yeah, he wants to be a bad boy. So it's gonna be like a bike, like a motorbike type of deal.
It's like the alien version of that guy's motorcycle. What's his name?
What?
Lobo?
The Flaming Skull.
Oh.
Ghost Rider.
Fuck, Ghost Rider. Yeah.
Yeah. So the alien version of Ghost Rider's bike.
Yeah. So I have to choose two strengths. Since my guy is like a stealth squad type of deal, so it would be a chameleon plating. Would that be able to make me invisible too?
Well, you're in the vehicle.
Yeah. So chameleon plating.
Or if you want it to be invisible jet style, where you look silly in the air.
Chameleon plating and dimension shifting. That sounds cool.
Maybe just fast and maneuverable.
We are just getting ready to start, and right off the bat, I'm breaking the rules.
All right.
But screw you, I can do that. So Trevor,
Yes.
you are getting ready to go head out to meet the team at a predetermined meetup spot. We'll get into that in a minute. But as you're getting ready to leave your home house, wherever you live, your phone goes off.
So yeah. Where would Trip? Oh, I think it's sort of like a halfway house with other youthful offenders.
Okay, so it's the person who runs the halfway house, like the quote unquote house mother, I think they call him. And so it is a man, a pretty big, strong guy. This is the world of superheroes, so he's probably like super strong, and he's got to be super strong to keep you guys in line.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's very insistent. He says, "We've got a call for you."
Fine, whatever.
Says, and so
it's like a landline.
yeah, it's like a landline.
So yeah, I'll take it. It's like so last century. Hello.
It's, yeah. So yeah. So over the phone is this very female, Jewish-esque voice.
Jewish.
Yeah.
These are the notes he
Didn't know
gave me.
Jews had an accent.
Yeah. No, different.
Oh, there
yeah.
is a Jew. There's a Jew accent.
I know.
New York
that's
Jew.
not
New York
Jewish
Jew, anyway.
Accent. It's
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
imagine like Tifret's really old, so I imagine it's like that.
Yeah,
That
I guess
kinda
Yiddish
little
accent if
flow.
you want to be more correct about it. But she says, Trevor, I think we need to set up a meeting. I hear your new friends, this community service kids or whatever you're calling yourself.
Yeah,
I've
I
got
didn't
some
pick the
word
name.
through the. I've got some word through the vine that you may have found something that's of value to me.
Oh, well,
Anyway, we need to meet. We can't say much more over the phone.
sure. I don't have it on me, but sure. I'll see you in a sec, and I'll run there.
Oh yeah, it literally is 1 sec later. Like,
Yeah.
she hangs up the phone as you arrive, and so she. The only things I have is that she's a woman and she's a Jew. So,
Well, okay. So she's got her fingers in like in all the pots. She's kind of old, and they get along. I mean, Trevor probably under the terms of their parole probably shouldn't hang out with Tiferet, but does because
yeah, no, definitely. I think that's the biggest reason you can hang out with Tiferet is because she hasn't ever been caught. You know, when you hang out with Singularity and Wereshark, they're probably much more public.
yeah.
I mean, Wereshark is not an unknown figure. He's half man, half shark.
Yeah, hard to hide.
And so you come to her. Literally, it's like her house. Then, and she says, "Please make sure you close the door. I don't want the cats getting out."
Oh, I wouldn't let that happen.
And she says, "So you and your friends have recently acquired this what would you call it? A key to a hell portal?"
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. I mean, why would you want it though? I mean, I think it only goes one place, and it's a place you don't want to go.
Well, and she makes like a religious sign. I'm of course going to get in heaven, but there are some people who want to take the trip to hell earlier than typical.
Yeah,
it's worth quite a bit of money.
Well, money's good,
as you can imagine. Yes, I think so too.
Although, I think money might not be as good if, like, some demon dimension takes over the Earth. Just saying.
Well, that's really the buyer's prerogative now, isn't it? They don't need to concern themselves with what they're going to do with it.
Let's just like sell the artifact and then
whether or not we can sell it.
Tell you what, why don't I meet with this buyer, and if it seems like they just want it for a collection, then sure, no problem. But if they're all crazy pants and want to destroy the Earth, that might not be so cool.
She says, I don't know if the buyers want to meet with someone who's on the hero's shit list, quite as obvious as you are. I'm sorry, but your new reputation has. I mean, you were on the news. You destroyed a statue. The Silver Savior statue.
I not personally.
Your team, your crew.
Well, constant stuff happens.
And she goes, I know stuff's happens. That's why I'm still willing to work with you. But I don't know that everyone would be.
I don't know.
I mean,
I think maybe I
you
need to.
you can make a move. You can just flat out reject her.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you try to, you can try to maybe pierce the mask and figure something out about her.
Yeah. I want to. Well, maybe it's more like assessing the situation because I want to find out if she knows more about the situation than she's telling.
I think pierce the mask is on a person. Assess the situation is on an event. I think.
Okay. And I do have a. So yeah, I will try and look past to see what is beneath. Look past the front
Yeah.
she's giving of just like simple business and see what is beneath. And I have a special move. I always get to ask additional questions when I pierce even on the bed.
Okay.
And that's pierces. Oh, mundane. Okay. There's no situational bonus or penalty, is there?
You have worked with her before, so I'll give you a +1
Okay.
situation.
Just barely.
Okay, two.
Okay. Well, I think I know what she wants me to do. I guess my first question is, what are you really planning?
She's trying to cut you out, or at least give you significantly less. If you met with the buyers, you're gonna know how much she's selling it for.
Okay. And how could I get Tiferet to fill me in on the buyers? Just tell me what she knows about them.
I think it's probably gonna have to be some sort of a trade, whether it be literally, financially, or info. Her primary job is an info seller.
Yeah.
But so there's got to be a little get and give. Other than that, I mean, you could try to literally force her.
No, that wouldn't be cool. I'm not gonna beat up on an old woman, even if she is a villain. Well, Tiff, we're close, right? Maybe we can work something out here. My friends might be, might be an albatross in some ways, but they've got some seriously impressive abilities. Maybe there's something that I could ask them to do for you that might make filling me in a bit worthwhile.
Get a look at what the other people have.
Or if there's something you need me to just, like, pick up that, might happen to be unattended.
She goes, I have better, if slower thieves than you on my payroll. But you do have things
You don't have to lie.
With that demon girl, or guy, sorry, demon guy. That demon. I was reading Demon Bomb. The one whose parents, I believe it was, opened the portal in the first.
Yeah, Grim.
Yeah. I'm sure she might be able to get more information on the Keystone and how it works, how someone from this side could use it. Maybe she could ask her mom. Sorry. I keep screwing that up because I keep reading Demon Mom. And most Nemesis people tend to be the same gender as their Nemesis parents. I don't know if you've noticed that part.
Well, not Raven. Anyway.
That's true, not Raven.
I can't make any promises, but I'll talk to Grim and see what I can work out.
So Tifra says, well, I mean, or you can just be the Keystone and I can sell it. Really, the ball's in your court.
Well, again, I'll see what I can do. We go back. I don't want to leave you hanging, but I don't want to sell the entire planet out. That might be bad. I mean, that just. Me. I like kicks. I like to have a good time, but there's a limit.
She says, in all honesty, this planet's in danger every day. There's always some alien invasion, robot army, giant monster attacking the city.
Sure, but, how many of those have I personally unleashed? Anyway, talk to you later.
I don't know. I know you're young, but you had quite a career.
Yeah, but destroying the world was never my bag, and don't want to start, especially now that I'm supposed to be on the straight and narrow.
If this world's destroyed, there's more worlds for more profit. Think on that. But as I said, the ball's in your court.
Alrighty. Toodles.
Okay, so team, you guys are planning to meet up somewhere.
The park.
Not all of you can get into the bar.
Yeah.
No, the park. The park.
The park?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say my place, but my sanctuary.
Although, we might all have fake IDs.
I can take care of fake IDs because, my character has connections. My character has connections, so I can take care of that.
All I need to do is work.
I'm gonna have to make you take a roll for that, but I would allow you to take a roll for that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm fine with just meeting at.
We could meet in the bar.
Sanctuary.
It's everyone looks humanoid or human, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm an alien, but all that gives away is my eyes, mostly.
Yeah, if you're all mostly human.
I just put on sunglasses that makes me even more stylish, and we could just go. a bar or whatever.
Not to mention this world. This is not DC Universe Day One. Heroes are a known thing. There are literally, there's a spaceport literally in the city. I mean, this is similar to Marvel New York, huge city, and like I said, madness every day. You never know when the ancient god of blah 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 is going to wake up and attack the city.
Yeah.
The ancient
Yeah,
god
it must
of
be a
blah,
day
blah,
that ends in
blah,
a
blah,
Y.
Yeah. It's gotten to the point for that for some of the populace, a lot of these things are like mundane. And some heroes have celebrity status, like full blown
Well,
celebrity
we are
status.
celebrities.
You are infamous.
I think I'm like a little well known in like the underground.
Yeah, I mean, I would be pretty well known too for all my cocaine.
Yeah, well, I would be well known for like getting you out of that.
I mean, your team is somewhat public. I don't think you're public information, but you're not. This is not incredibly difficult to get information. Yeah. I mean, you guys have been publicly on a mission before, so. I doubt you guys are super well known. I mean, you're just one of 100 teams. But...
Yeah, you go to a bar, whatever, a diner. I don't know.
Sort of like a bar diner.
Yeah,
Applebee's.
sure, like a pub. A pub. That's what it's called around here. Pub.
Alright, you guys meet up at like a pub. Those of you who are the appropriate age can have IDs. Any of you who aren't, I would allow for a roll for fake ID. I don't know what I'd have to do to roll that, but
how about rolling superior?
Yeah, superior.
I think that superior or
Oh, mundane. Maybe mundane because you
because we're trying to be
comfort
normal.
or support because you want to comfort.
yeah, mundane. You can take a mundane roll.
Okay, I have 0 mundane, but okay.
So do I.
I'll do you one better. I have -1.
Okay. And
I'm gonna wait outside.
You're allowed in, but you're not allowed at the bar.
Yeah.
Like they have like tables and stuff
Yeah.
you can eat.
You're the bouncy balls. And
yeah, and I don't know whether or not I have a fake ID, but I'm not bothering to show it. I'm just gonna sit down.
I'm just gonna sit down too. I'm not into drinking.
Oh, okay, so you guys all meet up. And yeah, so this is it's closer to evening, probably I'm probably pretty close to the time it is here in America where it's important, 6 o'clock. And yeah, probably getting around 6. So still daylight out. It's summerish.
So,
Notice I declared America as important, then only one section of America.
the city.
Oh, it's the city. It's New York, buddy.
the city of America. Hell yeah.
I'm
This
gonna
is
order
New York,
like
New York, Washington, D.C. We're on the same time zone, so all the places that matter.
I don't know about that. Like, certainly in the Bay Area, if you say the city, everybody knows you're talking about San Francisco, because,
No,
just
no
like
one talks about San Francisco.
what's his name?
Anyway,
Yeah. So Sheen would have been late because he had that detour.
Well, of course, the speedsters are always late. That's
Yeah.
just a rule of law in superhero universe.
Yeah. It's like, where have you been, man?
What? I'm gonna wait around for you guys? Come on. But actually, I was talking to someone who had a bit of a business deal in mind, and I don't know. It seems a little bit sketchy, but I figured I'd let you all know, and maybe we can dig into it a bit.
What did they have in mind?
The last time you
Well-
talked about a business deal, we ended up on probation,
You think that was my fault? Please.
Well, what is it?
Last business deal I remember was
Okay.
about buying 50 kilograms of coke.
My ambrosia.
Well, what is it? What's
Okay.
the business deal this time?
So, somebody somebody wants to like buy the Keystone off of us, and I can see some potential downsides there, but it's not
You
doing
think-
us any good.
We bought those things to not break through into the city. All of hell. I don't think anyone wants to break hell into this world, do they? Unless they're a villain.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a good chance that it's just like some collector, and if that's the case, then why not?
No, I don't trust the Keystone in anyone else's hands,
Yeah,
especially
it's-
people that you know. No offense.
It's not a used skateboard. You can't just sell it on Craigslist, man.
Well, no. I mean, it would be. But I mean, hell, even if we don't make the sale, maybe it's best to find out more about the buyers, just so we know what's up.
You don't know who the buyer is? Oh, I thought someone asked you to buy it.
There's an intermediary. I mean, you know how these things work.
Do you at least know how he looks like?
I think other than the delinquent, most of them probably don't know how these things work.
That's fine.
Are they very pretty?
So I don't know. Maybe
Well, the outsider does
So-
covert ops, so they're probably used to how those things work.
Yeah.
So, Malachi, do you know anything more about the stone than that it's it's part of a portal to hell? I mean, is there like a backstory there or something?
Wait, can I roll to access the situation or something? Learn more about the
Yeah, it would be rolling to assess the situation.
key? Okay.
Actually, I don't know if this is better for you. It's gonna be a Pierce the Mask again
Oh, okay.
because you're on an actual object.
Okay. Oh, and that was a D20.
On your sheet, there's a place you can click.
Yeah, don't be rolling d20s.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
On your sheet, there's literally a place that will click and it'll add in your stuff for you.
On your screen, on your right hand side, you see there's the chat. At the top of the chat, there are 5 icons. The second one looks like a newspaper. That's your journal. See that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you click on that, and one of the characters will be yours, the Doomed, Grim. You double click on your name,
Okay.
and that brings up your character sheet.
Got it.
Okay. And then the character sheet has 3 tabs. It'll probably default to bio and info, but the middle one is character sheet. Click on that one.
Okay.
Okay.
And then if it's Pierce the Mask, then you click on the
Mundane.
button that's beside Mundane.
It's the button that looks like your Roll20 icon. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
I rolled it.
Oh.
You may want to re-roll, or you can just accept the hit.
Reroll.
Woo!
I'm straight. Critical success. So you can ask any of the 3 questions from the Pierce the Mask move, and if you have any powers that apply to this.
Could somebody send me a link to the Pierce the Mask thing?
Okay, in the journal, below the list of characters, down below when you scroll down, you'll see all the moves there. One of them will be Pierce the Mask. And you can double click.
There.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you really planning?
It's planning to open up a gate to hell.
Okay.
So think of this as though you are asking the Keystone itself.
Wait, how many questions can I ask it?
3, because you rolled a full success.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Open a gateway to hell.
Wait a minute.
How could I get you to give me more information on your backstory, how you were invented and all that stuff?
You could ask the creator of this Keystone, which happened to be
Mom.
your mother.
So who's the creator of the Keystone, though?
Your mother.
Oh, okay, so... My mom, of course.
So just
God.
a quick call to Mom.
God.
Hey, Mom, can you tell me about this thing here?
You should call your mother.
Okay, guys, I guess I'm gonna call my mother. Just let me summon a portal to hell.
Hey, you have a Keystone that will open a portal to hell right for you.
No, I'm gonna open a small
hell.
portal.
Hey, Mom, I want to ask you a question.
I'm gonna open the small portal to hell here. I'm pretty sure that might, this bring my doom closer to me, but, oh well.
Belrock crawls out of it.
So, and you tell us that you're going to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought maybe you knew.
I will allow you to have, if you mark one on your doom track,
Would that count
you
as
can have
a dark
you can have
vision?
a dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll mark.
Okay, so what does this look like? This is going to be... It's in your head, so it's not a physical thing. But, so what does this look like on Grim?
What the other characters are seeing right now, my eyes are glowing white, and, like, I'm in a kind of a trance.
So this isn't like a super obvious thing. Not everybody in the pub is going to just be like, what's going on with that freak?
Yeah, it's not going to be a super obvious thing. Anyways.
Okay, so your vision shifts. And so it shifts to a vision of your mother, and then it zooms out, and she's in it's a very unpleasant sight. This is literally like a torture chamber in hell, so not super pleasant. But one of the things you can see is humans are literally like chained up, and they're not like tied up with chains, like meat hooks through their flesh,
Ooh.
and literally like the blood is pouring onto the stone, and as the blood stops, you can see, like, you can very visually see, like, the soul get ripped out of this person, and then it's like pulled into this gate stone.
Okay.
And as the soul gets poured into this gate stone, it begins to like almost fill up with blue light, because the keystone already has like a blue symbol on it. That's how it looks, is it has like a rune that is glowy blue. And yeah, you're literally watching that glowy bill sigil almost like fill up with souls. And you watch as your mother tortures human soul after human until it's filled. And then your vision turns to normal.
Okay, that was unpleasant.
Yeah, ask me to describe hell again.
Yeah, so I summoned a portal after that. And my mom...
Are you gonna just open the portal with the keystone?
No, I assumed that I know a little spell or something like that.
I need to see your power. What are your powers?
No, I don't have any opening up portal to hell powers.
No, you can't really do that.
Yeah, I can't. I guess I have to use a keystone. I think I can just use it to open up a small portal.
From your experience, it opens a portal big enough for several human-sized people to walk through.
Okay. I just want to open one just to get my mom out. So I'm going to try to do that. Probably not be a good idea.
What are you, a girl or a boy again? I can't. A girl.
I'm a guy.
A guy. Shit. If I may, young.
We're very insensitive.
That is not the best idea you had. You know.
No, it's not really. I don't know how else I'm going to.
We were just
I will advise
discussing,
until you try to do it, then I will stop you. We will not unleash this hell on Earth.
Okay.
If you want to talk to your mother, we will have to find a different way.
Unless I actually die and then go to hell, but I have no way I'm dying, so.
There are ways, the supernatural ways. There are seances that can contact the other worlds.
Yeah, that's probably a smarter idea.
Well,
Probably a smarter idea. You just have to find one that, that's actually real, not a fake.
that is true.
Well,
Telekinetic or something around here. Telepathic, whatever. Telepathic.
Telepath? No. Telekinetic?
I'm
Yes.
telekinetic, but that's about it.
Is it possible that this...
None of you think any sort of like intelligence powers or anything, so...
I mean, I can ask my people for information. If like where the hell we can find this sort of power to talk with a creature in another dimension.
Where the hell you can find hell?
Yeah.
Where the hell am I gonna find hell? Do we
Just
need to
go
work?
down.
Okay.
well, I mean, I could just try and get my contact to set up a meet. I mean, they were a little bit resistant, but
But what is the
we
purpose
can-
of you trying to contact your mother?
Oh, to get more information about the Keystone.
And we know what the Keystone does. What else do you want to know about the Keystone?
The backstory. Why he,
She
I don't
wants to
know.
open-
whatever he wants to
Portal to
know.
Earth.
The only reason why
No,
Whatever
it
they
is
want.
very obvious. She wants to open the portal to Earth, and then pour every nightmare creature into this realm and take it over.
And torture humans.
From your experience of your mother, it's not as simple as just unleashing hell on Earth.
Yeah, it's not just as simple as unleashing hell on Earth.
She's in this
it's more
for
the better.
kicks.
But it is.
For kicks?
But it is
Yes.
part of the deal, is it?
It is part of it, but it's not,
Well,
it's not
do
the
you
only
want
reason.
hell on Earth?
No, I do not want hell on Earth.
Well, I think we know what her purpose is mostly. If there is something more than just unleashing hell on Earth, that is probably worse deal than hell on Earth. So we basically know what this Keystone is for.
Guys, we
I
have
want
to
to know. I
put
want
this somewhere
to
safe.
know.
Yeah, we have to
Oh,
put
I
that
know it.
Keystone somewhere safe. If people are trying to buy it, there are gonna be people who want to get this thing by less direct means.
I'm sure.
There's that.
Did your contact say anything about alternative motives, as in alternative ways of possibly gaining their hands on this Keystone?
No, but I think that you're spot on about needing to worry about the buyer trying to just like take it from us.
Yes, and I suppose they might want to do this in a more, well, knowing people, they could do it either by stealthy means or by knocking the door down. I am more prone for doing it the more stealthy way. But
Yeah, I think maybe it'd be a good idea to lay eyes on the Keystone right now and keep it on us.
I don't think so. I mean, who knows what's gonna come for that thing?
Well, exactly. But if we're not there to defend it, then they could just walk off.
Well, we can't
Exactly.
take it into public.
Well, I mean, not.
Who physically has the Keystone right now?
Me.
Okay.
On you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god! You brought it here? What is
It
wrong
was
with you
already
people?
here.
why are you walking around with a Keystone?
Apparently, I'm on cocaine.
Well, no,
Damn
it's
it.
okay. I mean, if you like left it in your room, then
I don't
no
think
one
this could really chastise anybody for bad decisions.
Yeah.
This
Can I
game is
ask
full
to
of bad
inspect the Keystone? Like, I want to see how it looks like.
Okay, here you go. I'm just gonna hand over to you.
I mean,
Okay.
you could also attempt to assess the situation.
Okay, I'll assess the situation first.
I mean, the mask was pierced. So I would say somebody else can attempt to assess the situation.
Sure.
I should do that. I get a question then. If I assess the situation, I can ask one question, even on a miss.
Okay.
Very cool.
What do I roll for assessing?
Superior.
Superior.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow!
It
no,
has
no
three
potential
Roll
for
better,
you.
Roll worse, guys.
No,
It's gonna be very fun.
you can always ask one of the following questions.
Actually, you can ask 3. It's normally asked 2.
There is only 3
Because-
of those that I'm supposed to ask. Because I'm using Criminal Mind. Delinquent move.
Okay, let me read Criminal Mind real quick. Oh, okay, you get an extra question. You get an extra question from that list of 3. You get 2 questions from the regular list, and then one of those 3 questions.
Okay. What to ask?
Let's see. You can ask, what here can I use to blank? What here is the greatest danger? What is the most vulnerable to me? And what is the best way?
What is the danger?
This keystone could be used to open up a portal to hell.
You're asking the worst fucking questions. Same answer.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm answering the.
There is no, like, there's no doubt about what this thing does.
But I'm answering the questions you ask.
How can I quickly end this situation?
What situation? The having of the keystone?
Yeah, kinda.
And sell it or destroy it?
I think destroying it would probably be the best option.
Yeah, and now, what it is useful or valuable to me?
Sorry, what here is useful and valuable to you?
Vulnerable is what it should be, but
Well, no, because he has different questions he can ask because he's a criminal mind.
oh,
He can literally turn it into value. So value to you, since you have no real intention of going to hell. I mean, you can sell it for a profit. You can destroy it to make sure it's never used. I mean, do you have any other ideas of what you could use it for? I mean, those are its biggest uses are open a portal to hell or sell it.
I'm gonna destroy it and mix it with cocaine.
I mean, yeah, it's not.
You're gonna snort this keystone.
Yeah, snort a portal. Please do snort a portal to hell. There's no way that could go wrong.
oh my god.
We'll just like coke from hell.
Talk about a gateway drug.
It will go for millions on the market.
I think the best option is to destroy it.
We should have asked how to destroy it.
Yeah, how do we want to go about trying to do that?
What is the keystone made of?
Probably obsidian.
Souls in Hellstone.
So we probably can't
This
burn
is
it.
in
obviously.
Minecraft. Different material.
Obsidian is a known material out of in hell. That is basically hell rock. Obsidian.
So we can't burn it. Crap! How do we destroy it?
Can we break it?
I do know somebody who's really strong, but I don't know whether or not just like
You're
trying to.
the doomed in your party does have superhuman strength.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Can I try to destroy it with my strength?
Yeah, directly engage the threat.
May I suggest we not do that here?
Right here in the pub.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
So
I don't really care where we do it. As long as we do it.
maybe we should find like a quiet place in the park or by waterfront or something. Yeah.
Well, I guess technically this would be an unleash your powers anyway, but
Yeah.
I'd rather destroy, the thing that's made by my mother in my sanctuary. So, let's go. It's quiet, and also it has food, so that's great.
Cool, you have
So-
a sanctuary.
it does have food
Yeah.
and useful tools.
Okay, let's see if you have a
Okay,
jackhammer
hey.
or something.
If strength doesn't work, I
But
can try to fabricate
while we're
bomb.
here, Constance, do you want to drink before we go?
Nah, I'm good.
All right.
This tomato soup
Sure.
is filling me.
Okay, so we go to my sanctuary.
Yes, the doomed leads you to his sanctuary, which is for those of you who haven't been here yet, which is probably most of you,
Yeah.
it's this really crappy abandoned building, and like it's got the red square with the white X, which means it's designated to be torn down by the fire marshals. But even that sign is worn down and been graffitied. And this is just a crappy building. And the first floor, because you actually have to walk up a couple of floors. There's no running elevator. The first floor, there's even a couple of squatters. But then the actual section that is sanctuary, there's on like the fourth floor, there's a lot of rubble, and just like this floor has been mostly destroyed. And he leads you through like a path that is, you have to literally get on your knees and crawl. You know, it's very dirty and dusty, but they lead you to this back area, and it's almost like an apartment that was rented out, like open kitchen, living room area, then like a separate bedroom, and there was a separate bathroom, but the door is completely gone, and so there's a bathroom in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think when we get to the part where we'd have to crawl on our knees, I'm assuming I'm still in like civvy clothes. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Not not in these slacks. Hold on, I'll be right back. And you know, a moment later, I'm back and
Just find a phone booth, could run in and run out, and then changed.
I'm gonna turn to Malachi and ask him just matter of factly if he's a serial killer.
I know I am not a serial killer.
Yeah, like Shen would probably just like, oh, this is so filthy. Like back in that strange planet. Croven 5. God, so many squatters everywhere. It was just like a rubble planet.
This feels like we're having such a bad day.
Well, again, once you get past the rubble, it's in a nicer area. I mean, this would be livable for humans if it wasn't such a bitch to get to.
Anyways, this is my place.
What will the ladies say? I can look them in the eye like this. Oh, God.
You'll live.
That was a hell of a commute.
yeah.
Anyways, let's destroy this thing now. Also, I have food. Okay, so
So how are you going to try to destroy it? You're just going to try to physically break it?
yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
just gonna
crush
be
it.
like Gimli from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
What are we waiting for?
There's like an old sledgehammer that's left
I
behind.
can try using my teleport to attack it with momentum. Probably not gonna work very good.
Well,
It doesn't
it's
work.
already been declared. Was it he, she? Yeah, he was going to physically attempt to destroy it. So unleash your powers.
I'm gonna move to the edge of the room.
Yeah, we're gonna stand back.
Like stand behind something so I won't get more dirty.
Okay, let me just bring up my. I roll for freak, right? Freak, right?
Yep.
And I did my +1 on my freak, so that means I have 2 freak. So 2.
Yep.
So do I have a situational bonus, Bentley?
If you want to use your useful tools,
I'll just use my strength.
I give you a +1. All right, then no. Oh, what do you know? She succeeds. Game over. Yeah. It's never going to be that simple. Come on. Yeah. So you try to break it, and I mean nothing. It is completely like.
Well, okay,
you're
so,
not.
I mean,
You're not
way,
even able to bend it.
Yeah, I mean the way unleash your powers works. on a 7 to 9 marking condition, or the GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
Well, the effect is unstable in that you get tired. You can't. You're putting so much power into it that it's just the power he's
Can I put it
unleashing
down?
is super strength.
Some food.
So you don't have again.
Can I use my alien tech?
You can try.
You can attempt to use your alien tech.
Belong into World's Alien Tech and Kirby.
Alien tech to move, not to.
Yeah, to move.
Okay, I need to see.
Do I
how
just
to
roll for it? It can be. And then fizzle. If
If I remember correctly, I think he'll just unleash his powers, and alien tech just means he can.
Oh
do
yeah,
it with,
it has a completely unintentional thing. But if I roll a 10, then it can go exceptionally well, or I can use it again.
All right, roll your alien tech.
Situational bonus. Do I have? No, I have none of those. Right. Just 7.
Okay, so you bring out this device you had on you, and it's like a. I don't know what are
You
you.
don't even know what I do. You're about to describe something that I didn't even describe myself.
I know. I was about to ask you what it is. I just said you pull out an alien device.
It is a makeshift bomb that has been obviously tempered with by some alien gadgetry. And it would be like subatomic implosion device.
What the hell?
I swear to God, if you destroy my
You're gonna blow up his apartment.
No,
I will
it is an
destroy you.
implosion device. I'm trying not to. I don't explode it, implode it.
You're gonna blow down his apartment.
I swear, if you destroy my sanctuary, I'll destroy you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this bomb goes off. It's been rolled, so it happened. Well, a couple of things happen. First of all, so this bomb goes off, and you notice like a blue shield that like you can like visually see it kind of come up like a force field around this stone.
Oh shit.
And I told you the blue on the runestone had been filling before, and now you see a big section of it almost unfill, like it took power to not get blown up.
Oh.
Now the second thing it does is a small portal opens up.
Fuck.
It's nowhere near as big as the one in the park from a few weeks ago, but it's still big enough to let through a couple of imp-like demons.
Oh damn.
Bunch of imps? That's not that dangerous. Imps are not dangerous.
I'm gonna put on my costume and my mask.
You know,
I snap my fingers and go through a Sailor Moon transformation sequence.
No, I use my gravity powers to keep to keep those things in a really
Unleash
dense
powers.
little ball in my pocket, so that I always have them with me. So what first thing I'm gonna have to do is to charge up my burn. So I'm gonna have to roll plus conditions to see how many burn I get. Did that roll? Oh yeah.
Matt Boone.
Woo. All right, so that gives me
Very
3
nice.
burn. And 2, 3. All right, so yeah, so I'm not gonna be the first one to attack.
Okay, so that gives you a hold on the situation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now, if you're going to attempt to use it, what do you want to do with your gravity power?
Well, I am going to spend one burn. I would like to use shielding and put up a force field around them and the portal so that they can't escape and that they can't so it's like basically putting them in a cage.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you're gonna unleash your powers.
Yeah, so that'll be I'm going to roll plus freak.
However
wait,
many you
wait,
want to
wait.
spend on it.
That's I spend 1 boon to defend someone else from an immediate threat. So I guess I'll be defending you guys. And then yeah, so that's 1 boon and I roll plus freak. Submit. R. So that's 9 on the defend move.
Okay. So you mark it. But your plan works. These imps and the Gatestone are now within this thing. Hey, what does that look like?
Also, the on a 7th-9 it costs you. Expose myself to danger or
What
escalate
does
the
your
situation.
sort of gravity? Is it like
My
a
gravity-
little black hole that's keeping them from moving?
It looks like a little black hole. It looks like a piece of the night sky because it's dark and there's a little twinkling bits of light over the surface of it. So it
No,
looks like that's what the shield looks like. So the shield is like an event horizon, that borderline, and there's light gathering there. So it's little twinkles of light that define the space. You can see the shape of the shield. It's a dome that covers them and the portal they came in through.
Okay, so they're now trapped in this apartment.
Yeah.
So this dome, you do this,
Mhm.
but this this requires concentration.
I also add a team to
You
the
don't
pool.
hold that. And yes, I do believe you have team to the pool.
We should have done the team. Like who's the leader and
So yeah, I appreciate not getting like mauled by imps, but the stone's on the inside, and I'm sort of seeing that as a problem. Anybody else?
so I guess that's what counts as escalate the situation. Yeah, so like I'll just be shouting at them like I knew this was a bad idea.
It looks like it's dying, so maybe we should do something with it again. Maybe another bomb could do the trick.
No more bombs.
Yeah.
Especially my sanctuary.
Yeah, that the last one didn't work out really well, as you can see. I can't hold this forever, guys.
But
What are we gonna do with these
Look at it
things?
marking on it. Look at it marking on it. It doesn't look the same.
Yeah, it doesn't look the same. And you know,
Looks
right now what's
depleted.
happening? Little imps are coming out. Little freaking Imps.
Wow.
That I
As
was
long as
thinking
they're
that.
not giant demons coming out, I think we're good.
And this is when the imps start talking.
Hello, imps.
I don't know which
I'm
one
trying
they're
to
talking to
seduce-
yet.
I'll try to seduce the imps.
Yeah,
Uh,
because you guys
Have
can have
fun
a
with that.
conversation now.
What are you doing here, little fellas?
So, let's see. One of you is honorable. So they start talking to the marked one, the delinquent. And they say, Emily. Emily. We have power, and we can give you that power. Just free us from this cage. Do what you have to do, and free us. Who cares if we get out?
I'm telling you that I have the chance to free them right now.
don't listen to the imps.
The imps are attempting to use influence over you.
Actually, I will do something. I do an illusion, so they.
Okay, so attempting to resist their influence.
Yes.
Okay, to resist influence.
You roll flat 2d6.
You, a
Mark experience.
Well, gonna get experience.
Yeah. Potential is experience in this game. Every time you miss, you mark one potential. Why is my computer freezing up? This is weird.
I think tables.
I missed a bit of that there. My system is freezing.
Books at your mouth.